That's very important. So what you think you are in your heart, so are you. So if you think you're, all these bad stuff, that's what you're going to become. But if you think like Jesus, and Jesus says, you are my child, then that's what you are. So is he. What you think in your heart, so is he. That is so powerful of what you think of yourself. So powerful. So now I would like to demonstrate an illustration for you guys. Every day, when you and I get up, whether it's morning, midday, or nighttime, we all look into a mirror. Every day, every day we all look into a mirror. And thank you, babe, for letting me use your vanity mirror here. I know it wasn't easy for you to give this up, but thank you for my wife for letting me use her mirror. This is a mirror. And every day, we all look at the mirror and we look at ourselves. And sometimes when we look in the mirror, we're like, man, I don't know. But first off, let me stop for a second. What does a mirror do? It reflects light. In the same way, when we look in the mirror, it reflects back to what we see. So when we look in a mirror, in the morning time, midday, night, whenever it is, we all do it every day. Sometimes when we look in the mirror, we say, I don't know, because of our past. We say, if those people only knew what my past was, then they probably wouldn't accept me. Some of us deal with insecurity. When we look into the mirror. Others of us think that we have to avoid others when we look into the mirror because they don't know of what stuff we've dealt with. Others of us are dealing with fear when we look into the mirror. Unfortunately, some of us think that we're just ugly. It's true. Some of us think that we're ugly and we're not beautiful. Some of us, when we look into the mirror in the morning time or night time, we think that we have no favor. Some of us are dealing with loss when we look into the mirror. And some of us, sadly, even question our faith when we look into the mirror. But here's what I want you to do tonight. The next time you look into the mirror, I want you to know who you are, family. I want you to know who you are. So this is what I want you to do the next time all this stuff comes up. All this stuff about your past, your insecurity, you think you're ugly, you have no favor, you're in fear. This is what I want you to do. I want you to start throwing that stuff away. Throwing all those things away, because that is not what Jesus says about you. Throw all that stuff away, because Jesus calls you valuable. Jesus says you are loved. He says you have hope. Jesus says you're perfect in my eyes. And a good one for the women. Jesus calls you worthy. And he says you are free of that past. And just sometimes when we look in the mirror and we don't think that Jesus says this about us, this is what I want you to do. Just take a moment and stand there for a minute and breathe. Take a deep breath and breathe in that mirror. And remember what Jesus says about you. This is what Jesus says. He says you are loved, you're valuable, you're perfect, you're free, you're worthy, you have hope. Breathe. Breathe. You know, every time you breathe, you're letting Jesus in. You're accepting that breath. He's giving that to you. Breathe.